Activating 3 super troops at the same time has been impossible in Clash of Clans. Until now, it is officially possible thanks to the current event in the game. Of course, the super troop event. Unfortunately, it does mean that you are locked into the Super Dragon as one of your 3, but it is still something that has never been possible before. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of armies that are using 3 different super troops in the army comp and see if we can take down some bases with it. So here's the first army I've put together here on the screen. It is going to be using the Super Archer Blimp, and so will the other one as well. These aren't the best armies, and the Super Archer Blimp has been the most consistent way I've found to actually get this to 3-star. And even with that, it's still kind of hit or miss, so this is more of an army to use for fun, and because it's never been possible before, then it is a great army to use to actually triple bases. But we're going to see what we can do in Legends League. We'll do 2 attacks with each army, and with that, let's jump right in. Alright, so here we go. First one. Oh my goodness, this guy has holes all over his bases. Hopefully, we're going to be able to take advantage of that, but we'll see. Let's see what the approach is going to be. We could actually drop into this little hole right here. And unfortunately, I don't have any ground troops, so hopefully there's no giant bomb here. I guess 1 giant bomb shouldn't be the end of the world. But there we go. We're going to drop that in. We're going to go ahead and drop the first invis, and here we go. Double clone, rage, next invis, and let's see how much value we can get with the archers to kick it off. Got to be kind of quick with the next invis here so that these archers are not taking damage. There we go. Next one. We got 1 more. Hopefully we get that town hall down. Kind of the goal here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. Well, maybe. Hold on. Maybe? Dang it. That's unfortunate. So we will have to send the dragons through the town hall. Not usually the worst thing in the world to happen. And I just want to see which way is probably the best. Looks like bottom left is likely the best. So here we go. Send in the dragons. So we're going to use the queen on the outside edge. She's going to set the funnel. Send a warden, the inferno dragons in behind. And then we'll just keep the rocket balloons on standby. So we'll see where we need them later on. Here we go. We'll let the dragons work in a little bit as well before we pop the warden's ability. Gonna drop a freeze here. Keep that alive a little bit longer. And let's go ahead and pop that warden. Send in these rocket balloons in as well. Usually use them on the outside edge, but I want to make sure these the dragons can get through the town hall a little bit faster. Unfortunately, they hit the tornado pretty much right away. The queen's already went to ability, which isn't great. The king's over here beating a terrible wall, but he should eventually make his way in and help out, hopefully, on the back end. Let's go ahead and send the RC from this side. Send some minions over here on the outside, do that cleanup. I think we still have it, though. Thanks to this being a not-so-good base. Pop the king's ability, get through. There we go. Get through the enemy RC, and my RC's still going. Goes invisible. As soon as she goes visible again, we'll pop her ability. And there we go, pop that. She'll go invisible a little bit again and send out the Hall Griders. And I think we're just going to barely squeak this one by. Not the cleanest attack, like I said, this isn't the strongest army either, but it is kind of fun, and we were able to make it work here. Now, if the Super Archers had gotten the Town Hall down, I think this would have been a much smoother attack. Obviously, having the dragons go through the Town Hall definitely makes things more difficult, but we'll let this one wrap up, and then we'll move on to one more example with this particular army. Alright, here we go. We got another base with some holes here. Okay. We'll take it. Actually, if I can land this blimp like right in between the Eagle and the Town Hall, I'd be in good shape. I kind of like that. Hello, Seeking Air Mine. That's why we do that first, to send the rocket balloon. I think we're good to go. Right there should be pretty good. Next invis, beautiful. Alright, we should get this. Or at least the value I'm looking for. After that, we'll see. Next invis, we'll get the town hall for sure. And I just don't want them getting distracted on the queen. Oh, they took her down pretty quick anyway, so that works. We got the eagle. We got the inferno tower. Nice, that's good value, solid. Also, in addition to that, we also have a funnel, which is also important. We're just going to finish it up here on the top side. Probably do just the minions instead of burning an inferno dragon like I usually do. Also, we still have archers alive. What the heck? Okay, I'll take that. take that. We do have a CC on the back end. I think we'll fly this way. And the reason is to try to get this area a little bit quicker than if we'd gone that way. So that is why we are flying this direction. We'll kind of fly down and up and around. And I'll probably send the heroes a lot later than I usually do as well, just to try to avoid luring whatever happens to be in the clan castle. If there's anything in the clan castle. If the dragons get to it and it's just air targeting stuff, then we're going to be good to go to send in the heroes. We do need them to speed up just a smidge, but we don't have any spells to do that, so just got to be patient. Not always the easiest thing to do. Alright. Send in the rocket balloons to help out here. There we are, air targeting troops, which is perfect. That means we can go ahead and send our speed up troops. There we go, a couple of balloons coming out, that's not a big deal. Queen will be able to take care of that easily here. It'll take a little bit of damage, but nothing the unicorn can't heal off. Alright, here we go. They gotta get through the single inferno, perfect. Send the RC over here as well. King did get through that first layer, so he can come in and do some tanking potentially. Alright, the queen gets away from damage too, which is important. That means we don't have to pop her ability, as long as that scatter can go down. Ah, the expo locks on, never mind. Never mind, pop her ability, get through the damage. Unicorn can still heal her up that way. This is not looking too bad though, looking pretty good. We got a bunch of super dragons still left alive. We got the RC still moving through. Time is potentially going to be an issue though. But let's pop these abilities and get everything moving through. And yeah, I think we're good. We got it. This one was crushed, but again, not the greatest base, but that was a lot of fun. That's pretty neat. Got it done with the triple super troop army. All right, so I went ahead and wrapped up all the rest of the attacks, and just for transparency, I wanted to show you guys how we did with that army. So a couple of triples and a couple that did fall short. All in all, not a terrible army if you wanted something new to mess around with and give it a try, but we do have one more army with 3 super troops. Let's go ahead and give that a go as well. And here is the second army. So what I tried to do here was mix as many of the super troops with the super dragon as possible. Of course, I stuck with the air super troops, and honestly, there are not a lot of air super troops at the moment, so I was able to basically work them all in. So the previous one, we used rocket balloon and the inferno dragon, and this one we've got the super minion and the ice hound. Now I am going to pop the hero boost just because my minions aren't maxed out and I do want them to be at their absolute best for this attack. And with that, let's go ahead and get these attacks done. All right, here we go. This looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I hit the same base with the same holes on my other account earlier today. So let's see how we do on this one. Where do we want to... Might just honestly drop in the super archer blimp right here. Let's drop this in. I am worried... Oh, there's an Electro Titan. That is something to worry about. It's not what I was going to say, but it's good that we got that lured out. I'm worried about bombs, and unfortunately, I don't have any archers. That could be one change that I make to this army, is drop one minion and just put in some archers, but hopefully there are not too many traps here. About to find out. All right, we're good. Next invis. Ooh, that was a little late. Got 2 left. Drop that. Keep that queen invisible because I don't want them getting distracted. Come on, get that town hall down, ladies. And there we go. Ooh, we got it. We got it. That wasn't the cleanest execution, but we got that down. We actually got a lot of this down. Nice. Love to see it. Okay. So what I usually use the Ice Hound for is to tank for the blimp to fly into the base, but in this case we didn't need it for that, so we can, of course, just use it for the dragons. So we'll go ahead and try to set a little bit of a funnel here. And here we go, get the dragons in. Don't. There we go, get the balloons. Perfect. Alright, all that stuff's flying in. Queen on the outside. Let's go ahead and pop that Warden's ability. Alright, everything will push through. We did have one dragon go up to the top side, but that should be okay. I probably could have froze for it. It does get the scatter though, so I didn't really need to. Alright, king on the bottom. Dragon's moving into the middle, which is good. Let's go ahead and freeze that. And then let's send the RC from the bottom side, join up with the dragons in the core of the base. That'll be the play. I wish that queen was not beating on a wall. She can go help redirect the king. These heroes are not doing well. unfortunately. But the dragons are doing a decent job. I mean, there's only one left now, but the RC is in the core of the base, stuck in the tornado. Come on, there we go. She goes invisible. Keep an eye on her and try to pick a good time for her ability to go off. She's visible at the moment, but not taking much damage. Fox makes her invisible. I think the next time she becomes visible, we gotta pop the ability to get the damage off of her. Yeah, let's do that. She throws the shield. Oh, we don't have the hog puppet on this one. Interesting. Might have to change that. On the other account, I was running the hog puppet and the haste vial, I believe were the two. Oh, we ran out of time on this one. Pop the king, see if we can hurry this up a bit. Drop these minions, pop the queen. I don't know, it's gonna be close. It's a good thing I noticed. Oh, we got it, I think, just in time. Maybe. It's a good thing I noticed. I could have time failed that if I didn't pop that king's ability, but we ended up squeezing it through with like 4 seconds left. Well, there we go. That was a triple. Not the best space, but we'll take it. All right, next base up, we do have an interesting one here. Let's see. So the nice thing about the Ice Hound is we should be able to get the limp in decently far enough. If we go into the right side, we can avoid the sweeper. So that is going to be the idea. So let's go ahead and send it. There we go. Limp is in. Ice Hound doing its thing on distracting, and we'll drop it right there. Alright, defensive invis is out of the way nice and early as well. Good stuff. Next invis, we got one more. There we go. Town Hall should drop. Cool. Got a nice big chunk of the base. Actually, we got a massive chunk of the base. Holy cow. That was going better than I thought it was. Alright, we'll take that. We got the monolith on the bottom side of the base. It's going to be the biggest threat that remains, so that is where we are going to start this army. So let's just go ahead and send it. This will be a relatively early Warden ability as well, heading into some of these early defenses. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Keep everything alive, keep it healed up. And then let's go ahead and start the king and queen down here as well. It's actually going to pull them right in front of the dragons, which should hopefully knock some of them down. Alright. And hopefully not pull them too far off course. Pop the king's ability. I didn't really expect him to run into the base, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and freeze all that right there and send the royal champion from the bottom. This is looking good. It's shaping up nicely. That king is such a tank. He is going to be going down here, but look at how far he's gotten. It's crazy. He does finally go down, but so does the monolith queen on the bottom side. We got some cleanup down there. Dragon gets that last Inferno Tower out of the core of the base. Looking bad. Where's my champion? I lost sight of her. There she is. Alright. We still have 3 dragons. Down goes that air defense. And a little bit more on the top side of the base. I'm not super concerned about it. Through the expo. The queen's looking good. We still have plenty of dragons. We got 2 left. And we got just under a minute. It's important to keep an eye on the clock as well. Because if that clock was a bit lower, I'd have to be popping some hero abilities. Which will probably pop the RC as she makes her way into that ricochet cannon. Get through the builder hut and pop that ability here. She's going to get speedy, throw the shield, get through the cannon, get through the bomb tower. That's all the defenses, and that is going to be another triple. Not too bad. Alright. And it's mostly thanks to that massive value from that Super Archer Blimp. GG. And here we have the finished one. I was only able to get 6 attacks in, and we did pretty well, but I will say that this account was like 200 trophies lower than the other account, so it did have easier bases, and there were some dips in the mix here, but overall still a fun strategy that can triple bases. And that is going to do it for this video. Let me know what combinations of super troops you guys are trying out down in the comments below. Hopefully the next super troop event is going to feature ground troops, because that is going to make hopefully the next super troop event features a ground super troop, because that is going to give us a lot more options and some more variety. So definitely looking forward to that. That is going to do it for this video. If you guys want to see the new overgrowth spell in action, I recommend checking out this video right here.